Nearly 13 decades ago, a man woke up one fine morning to read his own obituary. It was an unintentional error by a careless journalist. He had mistakenly reported his death instead of his brother's. But that day, this man had a rare opportunity to know what people thought of him and how they would remember his life. After the initial shock of seeing it, he was immensely curious to know what the obituary stated. It was long, but what he read horrified him. The title proclaimed, "The Dynamite King Dies." He was described as the merchant of death, a man who had made it possible to kill more people more quickly than anyone else who had ever lived. As far as the society was concerned, his life's purpose had been to amass huge fortune through manufacturing explosives. That is all they knew of him. That day, two things became very clear to him. The first thing was, this was how he was going to be remembered. The second thing was, this was not how he wanted to be remembered, and it was up to him to change it. This man's name was Alfred Nobel. Today he is remembered and respected as the man who established the Nobel Prize Award. A chance event that happened one morning deeply impacted his being and awakened him to a great sense of purpose. He asked himself questions he had never asked before. He sought for a purpose he had never before pursued. Have you ever thought about your life's purpose? Have you ever asked yourself what you would like to be remembered for? Have you contemplated on your legacy to this world? At One World Academy, we believe that the most meaningful legacy you could create for your loved ones is a life lived in a beautiful state of consciousness. Life's ultimate purpose is to live and serve from a state where your consciousness has expanded beyond the limited self. From such a state, you would naturally create a world where happiness is bountiful and love abundant.